Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 on how to leverage your change style at work. I hope you're enjoying it. If you missed part 1, no big deal. I'll put the card here and I'll link it at the end of the video and enjoy the rest. Let's move on to point number 3. Point number 3, find projects for your change style.
Dauntless.
So in the workplace, we tend to get selected and chosen for things, just like the clip you just saw. Sort of people be like, hey, Bob, Mary, you do this. And hey, I think I saw you be really good at this one time. So why don't you take this project on? And we get appointed and asked to do things. And that's cool that other people think whatever of us and sort of have noble intentions and want us to do things. But what I would say is, again, back to the authentic point. The more authentic you are in the workplace, the more you know about yourself, then the better you can navigate these conversations, the better expectation you're built for everybody else around you. And when it comes to your change style, when you get those projects, choose ones that really suit your change style to maximize your influence. So if you are an originator, sure, you can go on a project that has been around for 10 years and continue to develop that SOP or continue to develop the next release of that software, continue to develop the next curriculum, like if you're in the education system, of course you can do that. However, if you're an originator and you really like innovative and pioneering and startup type initiatives, then gravitate towards those projects and let people know that is what you're interested in. And if they try to give you one that has been around for 10 years, go ahead and voice your opinion and let others know. It's like, hey, yes, I can do that and I will be successful. However, since you're paying me a salary and you want to maximize my input to this company, is there anything else out there that is perhaps groundbreaking and more risky that I might be able to try my hand at? And because you're an originator, I can tell you right now, you are going to have success because that is who you are. If you're a conservative and you like that 10-year program and you want to solidify and go to the next stage, that is okay as well. Make sure and let people know, hey, that is what I'm interested in. And then when you find more of those projects, you'll be able to have more success because it matches your change style. Everything's aligned within your mind, within your actions, within who you are. It's in line with your brand, as we talk about on this channel. And that's always a good thing and maximizes your workplace influence, as we always talk about here as well. After we find projects that match our style, we can move on to the last point, point number 4. Point number 4, accept other styles.
You've taught this city how to trust the soul of a man rather than the look of him. And I guess it's about time I joined the club. Herman, I sure could use your help.
Okay, just because you found the project that you're most interested in and that suits your change style does not mean that you get to give the thumbs down to other people's change styles and the projects that they choose. Just like on that video, we need to learn and appreciate differences in the workplace to really make an impact. Now, keep in mind what I'm saying. I'm not saying pay lip service to them and just sort of nod your head, oh. No, I'm saying truly learn and appreciate. So we need to accept other people's change styles. If you like to be on that groundbreaking initiative and you meet somebody that likes to, stay home and keep things closer to the chest, we don't need to look at that person and think that we are less than or more than or vice versa. That is not an option. That is not how we maximize a workplace influence. That is how we move towards seclusion and folks aren't going to work or share information with us, which is only going to hurt us at the end of the day. So this last point, I would encourage you to understand, appreciate, and accept other change styles. Okay, so on this channel, we like to provide illustrations and real experience, and I like to go through things that I've been through, my failures and my current lessons learned, because going through the workplace and your professional career, it's a windy road, and you'll make lots of mistakes on your way to being an expert in whatever you want to be. So if I can help maybe eliminate one zigzag or maybe one little turn, that's always good. Or you can just laugh at my failures and that's fine as well. So in an organization I was in, the management chain would like to hold a weekly meeting for analysts and employees to participate in and talk about different projects. However, the problem was nobody was, how can I say, showing up. nobody was participating. They had these time slots and nobody really showed any interest. So when I came on board, they brought that up to me and asked me if I had any ideas or input. My change style is an originator. So I said, okay, well, let me ask a very basic question. Have you asked the analysts what they would like to talk about? The answer to that question was a resounding no. So as an originator, I came in there, I was like, let's take 2 steps back. Before we start brainstorming about topics, let's just call a timeout and ask, have you even asked the employees what they deem to be most valuable and what would be the most useful subject matter on a week-to-week basis? So in short, they sort of revamped sort of how that meeting went. There for a couple weeks, went pretty well. I've since left the organization, so I don't know if it's continuing, but for that sample size, I would say that the exchange was pretty effective. But a lot of that came from not because I'm an originator, but I knew my style, right? And so when ideas come your way and projects come your way and you have an opportunity to influence, leading with who you are and knowing who you are helps you provide the most value at all times, and really owning that as well. Another real experience, if you guys have personal stories yourself, feel free to put them in the comments. I'd love to talk about them with you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Daniel. I hope you found this content useful. 4 tips on leveraging your change style. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share the content with anybody you think this might be appropriate for. And I will see you on the next video.